Good morning, everybody. I am getting ready to just launch the sunrise. Just want to say hello, hello. I gotta stop looking at the screen and more at the camera lens. Check it out. I get the island in there. I think that's called Mora Island. That particular island in the background there has some like rare species on it that is only, I guess you would say, endemic, or it's only can be found on St. Lucia. There's like a snake, like a special St. Lucia national snake that's on there. I forget the name. And there's also like a lizard. But I think the lizard's also on the rest of the island. But it's their national lizard. It's got actually like blue. It's got a yellow underbelly with a blue top, and then it's got black and white all over, which are St. Lucia's national colors. Good morning, everyone that just joined. And then something just thought came into my mind. How can these people that think that the Earth is flat think that the Earth's flat when the sun is round and everything else is round? Like what? We're the only planet that everybody like. We just happen to be the one that's flat. Like how is that? How do you even come up with that logic? You know what I mean? And we spin. Like we have to rotate. Like in order for gravity to work, we have to have rotation. So I wonder. I'm gonna ask. Like next time, well, I've never run into someone that I would laugh so hard if I ran into someone that I think I would embarrass them and make them feel like you know how could you be so wrong and think that you're so right? Like this is crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just seen a hummingbird. That's crazy. And, can I see the hummingbird? Can you guys see the hummingbird? It's eating the. I think it's gone now. But there was a hummingbird just there, and the hummingbirds feed off the cactus, the fruits that come off the cactus. They come in and and I mean they also have these flowers in the house. Hummingbirds love these flowers. Every day you see a whole bunch of them just zipping around, checking out the all the different, like, eating the nectar from all the different flowers. There's one there. They gone? They move so fast. There it is. You see it? There's the hummingbird. Right at the top. Okay, never mind the hummingbird. Let's go back to the sunrise. I mean, the sun has risen. If you missed it, it was beautiful. It still is beautiful. But it's interesting how it makes this, like, whole trajectory where it goes up and over my head. I should have even filmed it and see what time it actually goes off right over my head. I wonder if it's right there at 12 o'clock, but it's, at the top. Morning. Yeah,
When it's got busy, you can't do that, huh?
I know.
But I can do that shit.
Then I'm gonna be done in like 2 minutes.
Huh?
I said I'll be done in like 2 minutes. I'm just capturing the sunrise. Now I'll come and help you.
I mean, there's no traffic on the interstate.
I wouldn't. That's why I'm here, is because there's no traffic. And the reason why I know there's no traffic is because we're on a 24-hour lockdown. You know, and threat of the order is punishable by jail time and possible hard labor. Yes, I'm not kidding. Apparently, St. Lucia still has a law in the book that can force you to like so many days of hard labor, and which they'll force you to do work. It's pretty crazy, like how the way they operate and the attitudes that they have here is so completely different than coming into Canada. These guys will say things that like if Ford came there and told people like oh yeah, if you get caught, like we're gonna throw you in this area, and you know what? You can't be sure if there's gonna be COVID people there or not. You know, so you might come infected. We don't know. That's what the prime minister said on like national TV to the citizens. He's like, don't disobey me because who knows? You might just end up with COVID-19 and be, you know, sick, and that you won't want that. Okay. Or the police commissioner or whatever, the acting police commissioner now is saying, oh, like, you know, those who defy the court order at night, who travel by boat, you know, our officers can't really see well at night, and if there's an accident, you know, we're not saying it's going to happen, but if it does happen, we're saying now it's not our fault. Okay. Our news media would rip them to shreds. They would just would be all over. I love Guru.
are the rappers who lack over premieres tracks. Severe facts have brought this rap game to near collapse. So as I have in the past, I will back, dropping lyrics that be harder than sex and candle wax. And one-dimensional MCs can't handle that. While the world's revolving on its axis, I come with mad loving plus the illest warlike tactics. The wilderness is filled with this. So many people searching for false bliss. I'm here with the skills you missed. The rejected stone is now the cornerstone. Sort of like the master builder when I make my way home. You know my steeds.
You know my steez.
Let them know. Do your thing, dog. Keep it live.
To the beat, y'all.
The beat is sinister, primo makes you relax. I'm like the minister, when I be lacing the wax, I be bringing salvation through the way that I rap. And you know, and I know, I'm nice like that. Work through worldly problems, I got the healing power. When the mic's within my reach, I'm feeling more power. Stealing at least 3 minutes of every rap radio hour. It's often easier for one to give advice than it is for a person to run one's own life. That's why I can't be caught up in all the hype. I keep my soul tight and let these lines take flight. The apparatus gets blessed and suckers get put to rest. No more of the unpure, I got the cure for this mess. The whackness is spreading like the plague. MCs lucked up and got paid, but still can't make the fucking grade. How many times a wannabe's gonna lie? Yo, they must wanna fry. They can't touch the knowledge I personify. I travel through the darkness, carrying my torch. The illest soldier when I'm holding down the fort. You know my steeds. Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. You know my steeds. Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. You know my steeds. Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. You know my steeds. This been a long time. It's been a long time. Today is record. Stole somebody.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be the final track that I listen to, and then I'll shut it down.
Watch these rap niggas get all up in your guts. French vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe. Even caramel sundaes is getting touched and scooped in my ice cream truck. Who tears it up? Yo, honey dip, summertime, fine jerry dripping. Seen you on pickings with a bunch of chickens, how you clicking? I kept shooting strong notes as we got close. She rock rope, honey throat smelling like impost. Your whole shell, baby's wicked like Nimrod. Caught me like a freshwater straw, or may I not be God? Attitude is very rude, boo. Crabby like seafood. It turns me on like Vine, see your long root. They call me Starkey Love Heart. Check the strategy by any means. Shirley Temple Cross was done by Billy Jeans. Black Mrs. America, your name is Erica, right? True. Lazy apple, small V6 shoe. Caramel complexion, breath smelling like cinnamon. Excuse me, honey, don't mean no harm. Turn around again. Goddamn, backyard's banging like a Benzie. If I was jiggy, you'd be spotted like Spot McKenzie. I'm high powered, put it Dina Howard to sleep. You're pardon. That bitch been on my mind all week. But back to you, Maybelline Queen. Let's make a team. You can have anything in this world except cream. So what you wanna do? What you wanna do? Let's go ahead and walk these dogs who represent woo. Watch these rap niggas get all up in your guts. French vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe. Even caramel sundaes is getting touched and scooped in my ice cream truck. Challenge finest. What up, boo? Peace, your highness, yo, lounge. Big dick style, y'all niggas is the flyest. Moves you're making, you fly chooses, shaking out a rape patient. You looking good, fly colored Asian. Ghettos, them is your hometown. We can go the whole round. After that, I'm shooting downtown. I'm rocking hats and your wig is all intact. Who's that queen bee chick? Eyes pearly black. Freaks be moving and fly snakes. 2 finger rings and gold teeth. It ain't afraid to hold heat. So when I step in this square, dear, you better have cream this shit. Weekends, then I keep getting. Watch these rap niggas get all up in your guts. French vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe. Even caramel sundaes is getting touched. Scoops in my ice cream.
I think there's a car coming.
Give me your number. Your sexy, persuasive, tatas and thighs. Catch my eyes like highs. I want your bodily surprise. Double down sometime. Ice cream, you got me falling out like a cripple. I love you like I love my dick size. Baby, I miss you. Your sweet, tender touches take pulls off the Dutchess. Orgasm in my mind, stay masturbating your clutches. I want you for self like wealth, so play me closely. Bitches paranoia for this thing who want the most of me. Only a hard doesn't wanna be calling me cousin. Thirsty for my catalog, baby, shopping 311. Call me if you wanna get up like the pockets. I just like a giant, break rooms out of the socket.
Morning.
Hola.
Good.
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't get caught. The message is bad. You know that. Hard labor, they say they'll give you. Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
There's always a way, man. Yeah, there's a way. Yeah. All right, bro.
Saying in other countries like Barbados,
Yeah.
they're following what St. Lucia is doing now.
No. It's true. St. Lucia was very proactive. Like they probably have the lowest out of all of them,
You know,
and the most
I
contained.
think St. Vincent is pretty low too.
But no one's going to St. Vincent. So. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for the sunset. Well, really, there's not many people joining today, but I have a feeling you guys are just going to catch it later on. And, I did a little differently this morning. I added a little bit of music. I talk less. But, if there's anything, I'd like to get your guys' feedback on what you think is the best. Like, do you like my rants and my talking and stuff like that? Do you want me to just be quiet? Do you like the music? Do you want no music? Just want to hear the birds and stuff like that? Let me know, because it's, this is not only for me, but I'm doing it also for everybody else, just to, have something different to do or something different to look at than, the four walls in their house. And allows you guys to connect with someone, or allows me to connect with you guys. I miss a lot of people here. It's going on the second week that I've been here, and it looks like I'm going to be here for at least another month. So, good thing is, I think everything happens for a reason, and I'm going to utilize this opportunity to, get learn more about the island, look more into real estate. I think this island has a fantastic real estate opportunity. I'm going to look into some other industries, like mainly the bees. I have a mission to basically get honey out of St. Lucia and export it to Canada, and then eventually to other countries. I have a feeling. I believe that the honey in St. Lucia is going to have a unique taste and flavor, and have special properties that are unique to this island that you can't get anywhere else, and that's going to make that honey sort of special and exclusive. So one of my goals is to accomplish that with the island and help provide employment for people here. I'm also looking into sea moss. If you haven't tried sea moss, you gotta try sea moss. It is like an amazing seaweed from the ocean. It has 92 of the 102 minerals, and just mainly the minerals and trace minerals and stuff like that we need to function. I know that when I started taking sea moss for the first time, it was like really life changing. It was game changing. Just the way I felt in my mood and just my motivation afterwards. It is just whereas I would say I was probably in a more depressed state and less motivated. The sea moss definitely balanced my emotions, I guess what you would say hormones or whatever. I don't know what it did, but I know that I ended up coming out feeling different and feeling just new and just younger and just more I would say vibrant and excited, So yeah, at sea moss, it's that, the honey, and then I'm also looking at real estate. And then, from there on, there's other opportunities that I know are out there, and I'll probably end up exploring, but I haven't done. One of the things I want to get into is agriculture here. There's a group called Helen's Daughters. I'm going to end up meeting with them and seeing how I can help them, shed more light to them and help bring, I guess, more attention to their organization so that they can grow more and provide, what they're doing out here is they're helping to provide food security to the island through employment of older females and just young females, and giving them, a job, or, support in sort of carrying their stuff to market. It's pretty interesting to come to market and see how people are selling and producing out here, where it's like, they have the farmers that tend to sit in the hills and stuff like that, or in the interior of the island, and there's certain people that either take the bus on their own, or they like, it's either the farmer that goes down there and sells the stuff, or some lady will go to the farmer and buy vegetables like in the morning, and then they come down there and they package it up. Everything is packaged for $5, which is weird. Like, you'd think that they would just get a scale and price the stuff and have it. No, they put everything like, this is five, this is five, this is five, this is five, and you have to buy everything in $5 allotments. You can't buy vegetables like, like if you want half a pound of vegetables, you can't get that. You get, 5 tomatoes, or 5 cucumbers, or 5 oranges, or $5 worth of that particular item. And I guess it makes sense because it helps, reduce the I guess it would help reduce change and that kind of stuff. But it's not something that I don't know. Like, we had an issue where we wanted something from the lady, and my dad only had $3, and she didn't want to break up the bunch, and so she said no. And this is what I don't understand about how they run their sort of customer service and their business there. So she's basically like, no, I don't want to break this up and have half of my option here, and you didn't take it, right? And so that upset my dad, and my dad left, and he didn't buy anything, and he basically swore to me like he'll never see that lady again, right? Because of the way her attitude was when he asked for a favor. He's like, I shop with this lady all the time, and I'm always giving her money. She's never going to see a dime from me. Now I'm wondering how many times people do that with her because of her, and she's just trying to run a business. And first of all, rather than just explain like, look, this is how it is, she had an attitude about it. It was really short with him. And two, like, I would have, if it was me in the shoes, I would have done it, but I would have charged them extra. Do you know what I'm saying? So I would have at least covered my bases, so that if I didn't sell that remaining fruit, or the remaining vegetable, that I would be okay, right? Oh, there's a bug on me. But like, no, they just, and she could have sold that to someone else. She doesn't know later on today that someone might see that and decide, oh, you know what, I don't really need this, but it's a little portion, I'll take it anyways. Or you know what I mean? Like, they need to understand sales better. That's, I guess, my whole point. Like, they don't get sales, because they ruined that sale. They got nothing instead of the $3 or $4 my dad was willing to give, and now they'll never see my dad again, and that's lost business. You know what I mean? To me, my business would be just totally centered about taking business away from other people's businesses. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds rude to say it, but that's how you kind of have to grow in business. You have to draw the business from other people until they start dropping off because there's not enough business for them. And then, you grow, you capture more of the market, right? If not, then you become the guy that drops off because there's not enough business. It's an eat or be eaten world. And, oh, they would hate me if I went down to that market. I would get all the, like, I would totally be taking all the business from everybody. You know what I mean? I'd see someone there, I'd say, no, come here, I'll do it for less. How much you want to put? Like, the second I saw someone having a problem, come here, talk to me, we'll work a deal. I'll be working deals with everybody, and making money. That's what you do. Anyways, that was my little rant about St. Lucia businesses. The sun's up fully, and song's over, and I'm going to go help my dad do some cleaning around the house. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Wash your hands.